Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the new Pillsbury Cornbread Swirls. These were $2.48 at Walmart, and I bought them over with the just the regular Pillsbury refrigerated cookie dough. So it makes 6 swirls. So what you need is you need a muffin tin, and you're gonna spray 6 of the, I have one with 8. I sprayed it with Great Value vegetable oil. That's just whatever spray you have, it's fine. That's just what we have. It says the directions: heat oven to 375, which I've done. Separate the dough into 6 rounds. Do not unroll dough. Place each round of dough into a greased muffin cup. Bake for 14 to 17 minutes or until golden brown, and serve warm. 1 swirl is 170 calories. It says start here, so you peel it here if you've never opened one of these. So it opens like this, and then it'll show you that you can take a spoon at the seam and pop it, or you can try to do it with your finger. Sometimes you can do it with your finger. There you go. I did it with my finger. So you just twist it gently, and your swirls will come out real easy. So this is the same thing as doing like cinnamon rolls. And so you just put 1 in each cup. The difference between these and cinnamon rolls is, though, normally with the can of cinnamon roll, you get a thing of icing. This is cornbread, so we're not going to get any icing. So I'm just going to put 1 of these in each cup, and it said 14 to 17 minutes. I'll probably go to 16. So I'm going to set my timer to 16 minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay, they just came out of the oven, and they look perfect. It smells like cornbread. So if you've ever made cornbread, it smells like regular cornbread. So I'm gonna get one on a plate for each of us, and we'll be back. Okay, we have our cornbread. On the back it says, do not freeze or microwave unbaked poppin' fresh dough. The reason I'm telling you that information is because usually somebody asks about stuff like that in the comments, so I'm letting you know. The website is Pillsbury.com, and these are made by, it's Pillsbury, so it's General Mills. So, here we go. I've got us 1.5 here. I went ahead and halved one because I took a picture of it, so you would have a picture at the end of it close up. But it just smells like, it smells buttery when it's in the oven, doesn't it?
It's got a different texture than cornbread, because when you pull it apart, it's more like bread.
Mm-hmm. But it does have that cornmeal flavor.
It tastes like cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
But the texture is still bread with little pieces of the cornmeal kind of mixed in. Mm-hmm. So it's like in those, it's like bread, and they put a dusting of cornmeal in before they rolled it up and then rolled it up.
I like it.
That's just funny and how the texture is.
I think it's very good, mm-hmm. and I think that this is going to appeal to a lot of people because it's so easy. Mm-hmm. So normally we would buy like Jiffy corn muffins. So Jiffy corn muffins, they're so easy to do, 5 minutes, you know, to whip it up in a bowl and then do the same thing I did, put it in the muffin pan. But with these, the thing that's going to appeal to people is these go straight into the muffin pan. There's no dirty in a bowl. There's no using your own egg. Mm-hmm.
And the flavor is similar.
The flavor is very similar. It's not as sweet.
It's not quite as sweet as a corn muffin, but it's got the similar flavor to it.
Yes.
But the texture is nothing like it. The texture is more bread-like. Just know that.
Yeah. So I do think once you add butter to this, or whatever you add, you might add maple syrup or something like that. I think maple syrup would actually be really good with this. But once you add that, it's going to give it more that Jiffy vibe to it, especially once you add butter. But I do think it'll appeal to people because it's so easy.
Oh yeah, it definitely has.
They've done the work for you.
Yeah, it definitely has an audience there to go to. It wouldn't be good for beans, soup, beans, and cornbread. Oh, because texture's not.
It's not going to crumble. Right, and
because it's bread.
So my dad, my whole life growing up, anytime my mom would have soup beans, he would take a glass and he would take a piece of cornbread from out of the oven. She'd make it in the cast iron skillet, and he would take it from that cast iron skillet and he would crumble it up and then put it in milk. So he'd have this whole cup of milk and cornbread and drink it. And so no, you cannot crumble. It's not going to.
It's literally made to eat just like this.
Yes, it is. So yes, you're not going to be able to crumble it. But I do think they did a great job.
Oh yeah, they're really good. I just want people to know that it's not true cornbread. It's more of a cornmeal bread.
Yes, yes, it is. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps you out, and thanks for watching.